You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, we're talking about Mo'Nique. Charlamagne just gave her donkey of the day. Now she's kind of pissed off.
She's calling for a boycott of Netflix, claiming race and gender bias because she was offered $500,000 to do a comedy special, and she feels like that was too low for her.
Now, I don't know the numbers, but it's all about drawing power. It's about what people want to see, who people want to come to see, and who people are going to watch. Now, no disrespect to Mo'Nique. I'm a comedy junkie. Me and my wife go to all types of comedy shows. I haven't heard Mo'Nique in the tri-state area, and that's New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, in a long time.
Nah, she was at the Apollo this weekend.
Was she there?
Yeah.
See that? And I didn't even know.
But it was like one of those comedy lineups with a lot of different people. There was like 4 or 5 people, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know the last time she sold out the Garden. The last time she sold out the Barclays.
She's never sold out the Garden. What you mean last time?
I don't know. You know what I mean? So I don't know what she's worth. But to me, I can't boycott something when I really don't know her drawing power.
Well, I feel like
it's
you got to know your own
day.
value. If you feel like, listen, that number was too low, it's an insult, you don't have to do business with them. And there's so many different avenues and places that you can release something. If you feel like you're worth way more than that, then I say go for it.
Or maybe she's doing the Apollo for Mother's. I don't freaking know. Anyway,
don't make things up, man.
Yeah, she's just making things up.
All I'm saying is, we understand Mo'Nique is a legend, but you're not just negotiating based off your old resume. You're negotiating based off your current market value as well. Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, they are legends, but over the past 3-4 years, they've been on the road, selling out theaters across the world. Both of them have done. They hosted SNL. Chris Rock hosted the Oscars. Like they're showing that they're still in demand on top of being legends. And I'm sure that both of them had every network trying to bid on their specials. Therefore, you create a bidding war. So Netflix had to cut that check.
What would have been a great idea for her is to produce her own special, go on tour, just kind of like how Dave Chappelle did it. Like he went on tour.
Yes, just like Chris Rock did it.
Those Dave Chappelle shows that he sold on Netflix are old. Like they're years, some of them are years old.
And that's the other thing we're not taking into consideration. We keep talking about the money Dave Chappelle got. Dave Chappelle put out 4 specials this year. 4. Right. He dropped 2 at the beginning of the year, and he dropped 2 over New Year's Eve. 4 specials. Amy Schumer, 2016, she went on a world tour. World tour.
So what Mo'Nique should have did was go on tour, film her own special, produce it, and then package it and sell it after you already sold out all of these shows and got everything to where you needed to be as far as marketing and
I also
everything.
think this was a bullying tactic that went bad. I think this was, I'm going to say this out there. Netflix is going to come out. They don't want the bad press, and they're going to give me the money I want. And it didn't work out that way.
No, it didn't work out like that. And we're acting like Netflix doesn't look at numbers. Like, I don't think Amy Schumer is funny at all. She actually has me blocked on Twitter because I've said she wasn't funny. But if you go look at her world tour in 2016, she sold out across the world. She had a #1 movie with Trainwreck. She had a New York Times best-selling book. She had a TV show that's been on for like 4 or 5 seasons. She's red hot, white hot right now. Well, of course she's going to get that money.
Jake, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Do you think Mo'Nique should get more money?
Nah, man, I don't agree with that. I don't think she should get more money.
Why?
Because, she didn't put in the work. There's people out there like Jay-Z that put in a lot of work. He's another one, Kevin Hart. There's a lot of people.
What Jay-Z got to do with that?
Jay-Z do comedy?
Where did Jay-Z come up?
No, I'm saying, like, for example, if they were to offer him, like, that type of money, that would be disrespectful.
Okay,
because,
we're not talking about Jay-Z. We're talking about comedy here. That just got confusing.
But
just comedians.
Saying, like, if they was to put him in the comedy, like, show or movie or something, that'll still be a disrespectful number they're offering,
And Mo'Nique has put in the work. She just hasn't done anything lately to warrant them giving her millions of dollars.
Unless we just don't know. That's the whole thing. Maybe we don't know. Maybe she's on the road. Maybe she's going through the South. I don't know.
No.
You said no?
No.
Oh, all right.
Now, let's be clear. Amy Schumer was offered $11 million to do hers, and she renegotiated, and she got $13 million. And she even herself said, look, I'm not saying I deserve to get what Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle get, because they're legends, and I'm not on that level, but I feel I deserve more. And she negotiated and got more money. I feel like Mo'Nique could have negotiated and gotten more money, or she could have said, you know what, I'm going to do this tour, I'm going to produce it myself, and then let me come back and see what y'all think after that.
And you know what makes the negotiations better? When other people want you. Amy Schumer did a special on HBO before, so I'm sure HBO, after seeing everything that she accomplished in 2016, wanted to do another special with her. So I'm sure they had an offer. I'm sure Hulu had an offer, and Amazon had an offer, and all of these other content providers had offers. So that makes Netflix have to cut the mother freaking check.
Right.
Simple.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, good morning. It's Miranda from Jersey City.
Now we're talking Mo'Nique. What do you think?
I think she should just take the money. I mean, wasn't she blackballed out of Hollywood anyway? I mean, you kind of got to, like I said, I agree with Charlamagne in this one where you got to be relevant in this industry. And right now she's not relevant. So take the money, make yourself relevant, get on some tours, then start demanding the money that you deserve. I mean, she is a queen of comedy. I don't take that away from her. But I mean, where have you been?
Yeah, and by the way, I hate that word relevant because I feel like, legends will always be relevant. But the truth is, this is a what are you doing for me right now kind of industry.
Well, relevancy in what aspect? Yeah, relevant, but as far as bringing money, because this is a business at the end of the day. You can be relevant, but if you can't bring no business.
Are you relevant enough to bring revenue?
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the perfect point. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Kat.
Hey, Kat, what do you think about Monique?
So I just want to know, every time someone asks Monique to do something, she always has a problem with it. It's either undecorated, it's money, it's waste, it's everything. This is the reason why she can't get her numbers up. When are you going to take something? You got to start again somewhere. You already been blackballed from Hollywood. You're going to be blackballed from everything else. $500,000 is $500,000 more than you got. You should take the deal.
Okay, thank you.
But I will say, though, $500,000 is probably not worth Monique's set. I'm sure Monique got an hour set that she does. And, once you do a stand-up special, you got to go out and create a whole new hour. You know what I mean? So maybe $500,000 isn't worth her set because she probably makes more than that on the road every year.
Right.
So I'm not going to just give up my set for $500,000.
And what she might need to do, like a lady said earlier, is, I'm going to produce and record my own set, produce it, edit it, and then make it best. And then, like you said, go to network and pitch it.
More importantly, go back out on the road and do theater. That's the other thing we're not taking into play. Monique is doing comedy clubs. Amy Schumer doing theaters. Dave Chappelle's doing theaters. Chris Rock is doing theaters. Are you selling out theaters all around the world? Not comedy clubs. Theaters. It's a difference.
But she could be doing the comedy clubs to be getting ready to sell out theaters.
That is
a lot
true.
of times that's how comedians practice their material.
That is true.
So they know what's going to work and what doesn't work so they could put together that special for the theaters. But if you're not ready right now and you feel like, I don't want $500,000, I want to make more, then go from those comedy clubs to those theaters, put together your special, and package it yourself. You definitely have the power to do that.
Could Monique sell out theaters around the world?
Theaters?
Probably not. Around the world.
How many seaters?
3,000. How big is Radio City?
I think if she packaged...
No, Radio City bigger than that.
I think packaged correctly, she could.
I doubt it.
I think she could.
Every night? I don't know.
If she had a good opener and a good host, just like everyone, I think she could.
I doubt it. Not around the world.
3,000, she could do it.
No, but theaters are bigger than that. How big Radio City hold? Like 6,000, 7,000 people.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, I don't
5,
know.
6, 7,
think about when you saw Chris Rock at the Garden. That's like, what, 6,000, 7,000 people?
That's about 5,
I don't think...
4, 5,000.
I mean, I could be wrong. I just don't believe Monique can do that across the world, everywhere. These people are doing this everywhere.
Right, I don't know.
A good tour put together with
man.
her on it with some other people. I think it's potentially, yes.
But then that's not her.
All right. Well, we got rumors coming up.
Well, the moral of the story.
Let's do the moral of the story first. I'm sorry.
The moral of the story, I want to quote Bernard Hopkins. If you don't know your value, somebody will tell you your value, and it will probably be less than your worth.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in.